Test, 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 test. I think we should be good this time around. All right, man. This is take two. Like I said, this is a new stage in this YouTube space. So bear with me as we continue to fine tune all of the details of the production. But once again, this is the state of being check in. We had a very busy morning this morning, and I didn't properly align my day the way I needed to for me to do this earlier in the day. But I told myself I'm still committed to the process. So at the end of the day, we are focused on showing up and giving the best version of ourselves to these places or these spaces. And that's what we're here for. So thank you. We'll call this the midday check-in, right? All right, so today's focus will be alignment. And that's what we always do before we get into the actual topics and move forward with it. We're going to take a quick second to do a reset breath, right? So if you're out there in the YouTube space and you're watching this video, we're going to take this moment to reset, right? We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale as you know. All right, so. All right. Yeah, it felt good. As I mentioned, the focus for today is alignment. Alignment is key because alignment is like having directions to your destination. If you're not aligned, how do you expect yourself to be able to get to where you're headed? You know what I'm saying? Alignment is taking like your actions and giving them purpose, right? So if you are a type of person who wants to be a painter and you have a process that you utilize in order to like produce paintings, doing anything outside of that would not have you in alignment to become the best version of that painter that you are, right? So like if you're a singer and you're smoking and drinking all the time, those things are damaging to your voice, which in long term is taking you off the alignment of the gift that that gift that you have. Like you have a gift of vocal ability and you're straining it with bad actions. So it's something to always be mindful of, like what your purpose is in life. And when you have a clear understanding of what your purpose is in life, then you can know how to align yourself with that purpose and make sure that your actions are like getting you to that place, right? When you're aligned, things definitely feel a lot easier as it relates to like just being productive. I know for myself, when I'm cloudy and I'm not like in a great space, producing the best music is just the hardest thing. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm like in rooms with people who are, who are like-minded, who sharing the same ideas, and we talk and then we discussing certain things, and it's kind of like building my perspective on a particular topic, then that's how that to me as a firm, that's a great way for me to build alignment to my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like always keeping things clear on where I am and where I want to go. So like I know where I am right now as far as the environment of people that I keep around me, and where I want to go as far as the destination when it comes to like my purpose here in life. So alignment is key. And we always have this moment where we have a second of gratitude, right? So today I'm gonna say that I am grateful for the ability to adjust, because some people really have a hard time seeing where they are. And then when it's time for them to then become aligned, it's like they're too jaded to even think that they need to be aligned. And I'm grateful for the ability to, see my flaws, see the errors to my ways, and then be able to get back on course. So I'm thankful for that. And if you're someone out there who is trying to get aligned to something, put it in the comments. Share it so that we all can collaborate and talk about that further. Shout out to everybody in the comments right now. Shout out to my boy. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I'm sorry, excuse me, but one of the homies, he definitely jumped in the chat and told me that the first stream that we did, the vocals were out, so he jumped back in here just now too. So, but definitely alignment is key. I want to say that I don't know what you all are out there going through, but find something or someone like beyond you to get aligned to. For me, I know like the higher power, the Most High is what gives me strength every day. So I try to take a few moments in the morning to get aligned before I step out into the crazy world. Because that's how I feel like I prepare myself. It's like I'm putting on my, we call it our coat, but I feel like I'm putting on like my war gear. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for the day. I'm like, just follow, just make sure that whatever I do today, it's in alignment with my bigger purpose here in this world. And if I get off course, just correct me, and I'll deal with the consequences that come with that. We got to be, especially as men, we got to be willing to take the consequences of realignment. When someone's trying to correct you, it's going to come with a level of discomfort, pain, all of those things, and we got to deal with that. So, I'm grateful for the ability to be like willing to want to do that, and confident in myself that I know that no matter how far off course I get, I can get back on course, and the Most High gonna get me to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to all of you guys for jumping in the chat, commenting. Definitely, if y'all guys anything that y'all want to discuss and share so that we all can continue to build this community out. This isn't a space for me just to talk to y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say so we can share it and collaborate. When you are misaligned though, it's like, imagine you have a destination you're trying to get to, and somebody gives you GPS that's like a different direction. I know, like for instance, I DoorDash sometimes to get a little extra income, and like DoorDash will give you like directions all the way around to get to a destination. And I'm like, man, if I would have just took this route, I would have got there faster. So it's like, that's how I envision the whole idea of being misaligned versus being aligned. Like if you're aligned with what you're going, things get a lot easier. The path gets clearer. You just know, like, okay, well, it's like discernment. Your discernment gets higher. Your antennas get higher. Your sensories get higher, because you know that that your actions are going to get you to said destination. All right. Let me see. We got some more comments in here. Let me see. Can we please pray for the people suffering? Oh, listen, we got people out in the world. Oh, serious moment. Yeah, that's right. We do have people out here that are going through a whole lot. So we definitely want to send our thoughts and prayers to anybody out there going through anything. If you here in DC, there are some shootings down down by the Capitol. We want to pray for those families. We want to pray for everybody around the world, all the nations going through it. Definitely, man. And there's a lot of political warfare going on. We want to pray for everybody who is suffering. At the end of the day, we just pray that the Most High get us all on one accord so that we can live in a unified space, because there's a lot of craziness going on. Okay, shout out to me. He said, remember your responsibilities and watch over everyone that your love, that is all matters. Nothing else. Yeah, okay. Definitely take care of your responsibilities. It's very important that, you are on top of your game, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to come and save you. I'm learning that the hard way now. Like, nobody's going to come and save you. You got to really show up for yourself more than anything. But when you show up for yourself and you give the best version of yourself to the world just going to reciprocate that. That's how I'm a firm believer in that. Me coming into this space and sharing with you guys, communicating, I know this is more so, I'm trying to build my YouTube space, but I know that I'm putting information out in the world that will inspire someone, will uplift someone, will brighten someone's day. And so that's my attention to y'all. So it's like, I know that I'm giving y'all something, y'all giving something to me. And this may not be the me trying to end world hunger right now, but this is just the first step into making the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? So the whole focus of today is just alignment. And if you are off alignment, just get realigned. Figure out what your purpose here in life is. Figure out what your mission is, and just get realigned. There's no time but now. No matter how far you are, no matter how off course you are, there's no time like now. So to all the stars out there in the world, our closing statements are: move with alignment today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't put it off another week. Utilize today to be the day that you make that shift that you need to make in your life. Realign. As always, man, thank y'all for showing up and showing out and commenting. I would love to, tomorrow we're going to be right back here. Show up again. Let's continue to have these conversations. Let's build off of today's conversation, and let's continue to build this Black universe, Shout out to all the stars out there. As I mentioned, we still do have the star-powered freestyle request. So I'm looking for some beats to rap on. Go ahead and drop them in the comments. We just dropped the TVR freestyle. It's on my YouTube page right now, and we had the Black Friday vlog where we discuss some new updates as it relates to some merch we have coming out, and some more music that we're releasing very soon. All right. My brother said he got something to say. Go ahead, drop them comments. I'm going to be on here for about another minute or so. And if anybody else has any comments, we're going to share. But as I mentioned, like, no matter what you do, continue to realign yourself with a greater purpose, and I promise you, your life's going to feel more satisfying. You're going to have more peace. The stresses that come throughout your day-to-days won't necessarily throw you off the kilt, because you know at the end, you know what you're doing and you know where you're headed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if he's going to drop a comment in here. I'll give it a few moments. If y'all have anything that y'all want to be realigned with when this video hits the YouTube, go ahead, drop it in the comments. You know, I comment back to everybody who comments. So no matter what you say, I'm gonna comment back. I'm gonna talk. Let's build this community up, man. I thank y'all for all of y'all work. Okay, it's all about my friends, and I trust and am just sharing my experience and my thoughts here. Okay, much love, brother. Listen, much love to you and your friends and your peers, as you always, man. You got to, and that's where it starts too. It starts with the small communities that you do have, right? Being mindful for the people that you have in your circle, and making sure that they align with your purpose too, because friends will be the ones that'll take you off course a lot faster than anybody, a lot faster than your enemies. Your enemies not even think about you. Your friends, your peers, the ones that keep close to you, are the ones who will definitely like throw you off your course if you yourself are not like focused on what it is that's important. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, brother, man, I appreciate you for sharing that. That's important. Continue to build with those people that they're important to you. You know, make sure that you take care of them, and then they'll definitely take care of you, man. So once again, then thank y'all again for showing up. I will be here again tomorrow with another focus during our state of being daily check-in. Last but not least, like I said, move in alignment today. Continue to shine on. Shout out to the stars worldwide, man. Love y'all.